Now this game I do have available for sale on my website as a ROM download, not the physical game. Ooh, $1. Not sure when more physical copies will be available. I know Intellivision Revolution, he wants to do some more of my games, but he's got so many games on the go that it's kind of... There we go. So you go in once, you exchange your bottles, you get $1, then you go back in and you get to buy some food. So if you don't do that, you can't continue this game because you'll literally run out of health and die. So once you do that, you're good. You're golden. Now we got the soup kitchen here. It says it opens at 11 a.m. So bottom right corner tells us it's 9 a.m. So we just gotta wait 2 hours. So you can go and pick stuff up. That's a coin. Sometimes you get lucky and lots of dollar bills show up on the road. That's obviously what you would rather be picking up than the coins and bottles. Because the coins, you need to get 10 of them to equal... 10 of them to equal $1. And the bottles, each bottle gives you 2 coins if you exchange them in the certain stores. Okay, it's 11 a.m. so I can go in the soup kitchen. So now you can see my bar, my rest meter is completely full. And that's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's a soup kitchen. This little A down here, that's your alcohol meter. So if you consume any alcohol, that fills up the meter. Now you can live off of that, but I mean there is some downsides to the alcohol. You can't get a job, which really doesn't matter in the south, which is where we are now. We're in the south area. Oh, there's a cop. Cop throws you in jail if you look like a bum. Basically, if you have a beard, he throws you in jail. To get rid of the beard, though, you have to go west and get a haircut. I don't know why that sound is still happening, but... Oh, there's a cop. So if you push the button, you get to see your inventory. There we go. See, here you can buy wine for $2. That'll raise your alcohol meter. You could get a job here, but you need to have your haircut, which is in the west. And all the best jobs are in the west anyway, so there's really no reason to come back here to work there. So you can see these are my bottles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go in here and exchange them for money. So now I have $4 here, because once you hit all the coins that you need to equal $1, it just becomes $1. Now the dollars are the things that the robber can steal, the dollar bills. He can't steal your coins and your bottles or anything else. Oh yeah, I forgot to buy more bones. So what I'm doing here is you go into the junkyard with a bone. So over here I buy bones for $1. You start off with a bone, but you go into the junkyard, you have a bone, and it distracts the dog to allow you to, oops, this is the door here. It allows you to grab bottles by distracting the dog. What time is it? Okay, so now we got all our bones. Got 5 bones, which allows me to make like $5, essentially. Because I go in, I exchange the bottle, I get to full bottles, then I go to exchange the bottles for money. Right now I'm going to go to the hotel, because it's 7 p.m. in the corner there. Just wait until it's nighttime. Otherwise the hotel won't do anything. You could use it to get away from the robber and the cop and all that stuff. And the hotel costs you $2. So I'm going in here. This is the junkyard. Because I had a bone, I gave it to the dog, and then I collected 5 bottles, which I'm going to go into here, trade those 5 bottles for money. So you can see now I have $3. And you kind of just do this until you generate some good cash. Now once you hit $10, it goes into your kind of savings account, and the robber can't touch that. So that's a good thing. You only worry about the IRS at that point. But he doesn't appear on these levels. You always have to keep an eye on your rest meter. You see how it's starting to get lower? Okay, I got one more bone. And I'll have to buy some food. I don't remember if this place gives me alcohol or... So if I go in... Okay, it's rest. And so I had to pay for that, but I got some more rest. Food. Okay, I'm out of bones. I can get one more. And then I have to go back to the bone place, the meat packing plant, which sells bones. It's only $1. See, bones for $1. We go in there, we get our bones. That's the bones there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which enables me to make some more money. Usually, to play it safe, I always would try to get at least $10 and then some before I try to go to the next streets. Just because if you get exact, so to get the haircut, that costs $4. You have one subway ticket that you start off with, but I always recommend you purchase more. Because that robber is so unpredictable, you could go on the subway, get west, and before you get your haircut, get robbed. And he'll take all your money. And if you don't have a ticket to get back to south, you might be in trouble. Because you'll run out of food. Oh, there he is there. Move it. So usually to get away from the robber and the cop, you just go into a building and then they run away. Another one. Crime is high on these streets. So I got 2 more. You can see here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need $2 more to get to 10. And then that money will be in storage or in a bank account essentially that the robber can't touch. But I do need to get food. And the soup kitchen is pretty far away. Which means I'll have to pay for the food. How many bones do I got? 1 bone. Oh crap. And this will tell you here too, day 2. So the other thing is, like, the concept of this game is to try and get to 1,000,000 in the quickest amount of days. I think I'm gonna have to buy food. Yeah. Alright, I need more bones. What's interesting about this game is that sometimes I would play it, and on day 1 I would get to the West Street to buy bone, or to get my hair cut, and I'd have enough money. Because, you know, you find money on the street and stuff. And then other times it takes me like a few a few days before I can build up enough money to safely go and get my hair cut. Uh-oh, 7 p.m. It's going to be late. It's going to be dark soon. See if I can get in there and get another bone. The other thing is, some of the places close at night, so you have to be wary of that. Like, some stores are 24 hours, some, the moment it's night, see, it's closed. I can't go in there now. So, you gotta be careful with that, because you can't just duck into any place. Hey Chris, how's it going? I know the Intellivision gamer is doing a stream, or at least he was doing a stream, so probably a lot of people are over there right now. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, he turned around. Good. Sometimes they give up. Oh no! Oh. He didn't steal my money, but I had to use my bones. Yeah, this game was on the Commodore 64, and I played this a lot when I was a kid. Played this with my friends all the time. So I pretty much mastered it, but which is why I thought I should make it on the Intellivision, because, you know, why not? It's one of my favorite games. Why not have it available? Plus, this is the first game that I worked on that uses the scrolling option. Hey, it's Mr. Postile. I like when you play this one. Yeah, this is a fun game, and you know, I keep saying I need to do dedicated streaming of it to teach people the tricks and how to play this game. I mean, when I first played this game, I didn't have a lot of information on it. It gives you a little bit of what you have to do at the beginning, but it doesn't really, you know, all the tricks and everything. You have to kind of figure it out on your own. Crap. Not being very lucky on this game. I'm like, every time I get a little bit of money, I have to like spend it. I haven't found much money on the street. How much bones do I have? 3 bones. So basically, when you're doing it this way, you gotta look at each bone as $1. I think it's Hey, Michael Hayes. What did the Intellivision gamer stream let out? So everybody's now free? I saw he was streaming when I set up my stream, and I'm like, oh crap. I'm streaming at the same time in the Intellivision gamer. Got one bone left. No, he has multiple devices in front of you. Well, that's the thing. The way I got this set up, it's kind of weird. I'm using my cell phone to stream, and then I have my laptop so I can see the comments. Oh crap! I ran a bone. Oh crap! I ran a bones and. What time is it? It's 3 p.m. So it's not a good time for me to go north or go west. Yeah, so I got my laptop in front of me, and it doesn't tell me. I don't see anywhere how many people are watching. It used to do that. It used to have like a. It would tell me how many people are watching, but it just all I see is the chat and the screen. It's the way they changed the interface. It's weird. Someone suggested I use StreamYard before to do all my streaming, but what game is this? This is Rags to Riches. So I made this game around the same time I made just after I finished making Keystone Cops. I made this game. I think I've done a little bit of tweaking to it since then, but I mean most of the game is pretty much the same. Okay, so you can see now I have $10 here and $1 there. I don't know if I'll make it now. I think it's, oh, I found $1 on the road. That'll pay for my hotel. I gotta go back to the hotel at 7 o'clock. Otherwise it's gonna get dark, just like right now. It just went dark. So a lot of the stores are closed. So now I can finally go west. This was my attempt at making the music properly too. It's not perfect, but it does sound similar to how it sounds on the Commodore 64. I had to find the sheet music. This is a piece of a Mozart song, of all types of songs. Okay, so I'm going to go west into the subway. So now I'm west, and in the west you can get a haircut. Oh, gotta hurry up. If I hurry up I can get to my 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock job. There's a liquor store, you can buy rum for $2. Here's where the barber is, haircut for $4. So you'll see when I come out, now I don't have a beard, I just got a mustache. I don't think I have anything he can steal anyway, so who cares? If I make it to this job on time, there's a job at 10 o'clock, I believe, 10 a.m. Oh, I made it. So now I made all that money. Because I have the haircut, I can get the job. If you don't get a haircut, no job. So now I'm going to go to the second job. So, and there's an apartment here It's in a better location, but it costs $20 for the whole week. But there's another apartment for $10. It's just a little further down the opposite direction. Here's a diner in case you need food, well, which I probably need. So I better get it. Gotta watch that health meter. If you don't watch this meter, if you don't watch that, you'll die. So there's a gas station job at 2 o'clock. You can see it's 2 o'clock here. There's also a hot dog stand over here. Fran's hot dog stand. So you can get a hot dog for $1. It gives you a little bit of food if you need it. And okay, it's 2 o'clock, so I'm going to go to my second job. This one pays you $12. So you can see here I got 10, and then it added 2 more. So that's, obviously you're better of the jobs. But if you hit both of them, you're going to, I think the first job makes about $6, and then the second job makes $12. The good news is the second job will always put your $10 into your savings account that the robber cannot steal. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to go and go to the $10 hotel. Like I said, it's a little bit further down. We'll have to buy some more subway tickets. I always stop for the dollar bills. You see a dollar bill on the ground, usually it's a good thing to pick it up. At this stage in the game, you don't really care too much about the bottles and the coins. I mean, you can grab them if you want, just to help you out. I find that sometimes when you get into a jam, it's good to have a full set of bottles and coins. Have like the 9 coins just before it becomes $1. Okay, so now I'm in the hotel. Now you can see I don't have a hat anymore. That means that the hat is in the hotel room, and I have a haircut still. I don't have my beard, so now I can go and wait for my job. So this is the second phase of playing this game. Getting out of South, you saw me going into the bone area, the junkyard. What I like to do here is, because all this cash here can get stolen from the robber, and there's nowhere for you to run to, I like to stand here and, you know, buy some subway tickets, because 2 for a subway token, and that way if the robber were to come, just spend your money on subway tickets instead of having them get stolen. There's the cop. He doesn't touch me anymore because I have a haircut. He's perfectly fine with me. I'm just waiting until 10. So it says 9 a.m. there. When that says 10 a.m., we go in. And you just kind of keep doing this. Kind of the wash, rinse, repeat. I think I'm good on food, so might as well pick up the bottle while I can. Back to the gas station for my good old job. Now most of the people walking by are pretty harmless. You'll notice that the characters are pretty much, they all look the same, they just changed their color. In the Commodore 64 version, that's the same, but there's also a woman character. And when I programmed this, there was a bunch of things I didn't realize I could do. I was still learning programming when I made this game, so, well, not programming itself, but learning how to program on the Intellivision. And I didn't understand how to define the bitmaps, stuff like that. So I really ran into a jam of how many things I could draw to the screen. Now I know I could have actually just redefined things, and I could have added in the female character, but at the time I was just like, I ran out of bitmaps and I couldn't create a female character. So it's always a man, but you'll have the robber and you'll have the cop and the IRS, which mostly are the same, just some slight variances to them. Just for anybody who's actually played the Commodore 64 version and they're wondering what's going on here. Now the haircut lasts 4 days. So after that, then you have to get another haircut. And the robber's going to take my hard-earned cash. Jerk. See, it's gone. It's okay, I got $20 in the bank, so he can't touch that. Man, wait till 10 o'clock. You know, I don't think I've myself have actually ran through a full game on my own version. I mean, I was able to test it when I was programming it by, you know, changing the variables around, giving myself more money, and, you know, doing all these type of tricks to kind of make the game work. But I don't think I've ever sat down and actually played it in its entirety without manipulating the code. I mean, when you're programming it, you can change the variables around to speed the game up, to add more to it. You know, I'm able to put myself on any street I want with whatever I need, just so I can make sure the game worked and you can complete it and stuff like that. But I don't think I've ever just sat down and played it naturally in its entirety. Maybe after I'm done streaming, I can download just this game and then make it a separate video. Just for those who buy this game. Like I said this before earlier, I do have this game for sale, the ROM for sale on my website. If you go to briansmancave.com, oh, I need $1. I need $1 fast. Go to briansmancave.com. You can go under the Intellivision tab, Intellivision games tab, and you can see what games I have for sale. Ooh, $1. I need that. See, I need that because once I get that final $1, oh crap! I forgot. I'm not supposed to hit the inventory, or else it removes the money on the ground. Once I hit that $10, then it goes into the bank account instead of... Oh, there's another one. Okay. Ooh, pick it up. See, now that's all gone, and it's right there, so I have $40. So what I'm doing now is, basically you're saving up enough money to go to the next street, which is east, to get school, to get education. Because you start off getting odd jobs. I think I should have one more. This is probably my last day of a haircut. I don't have any money for you to steal anyways. stupid robber guy. Although I could have used... No, I don't really need any more tickets. So this won't open up until 10 a.m. Like I said, that's your... Down there, that's the time, 9 a.m. And that's my health meter, which is, you know, because I go to the hotel, I get enough rest and food. I got $40. That's pretty good. That's going to be enough for me, because when I go to high school, there's no fee for it. It's free, but you need enough money to pay for the hotel and food while you're going to high school. And then once you get your high school job, then you have to build up more money and go north to get a better job, which makes a lot more money. So it's very much like real life. I mean, you can get a decent job with no education, but in most cases, not in all cases, but in most cases, when you do get your education, it opens up the opportunity to make more money. Now, obviously, some people do take fulfilling jobs that they might not make the most amount of money, but it's a job that they really enjoy, that they wouldn't be able to do without the education. Obviously, they didn't fit that type of thing into this game. This is really just economics 101. You want to make a good living, you need an education. And then once you get your high school education, then you can go for the college education, and of course that means more money. And you kind of do the same wash, rinse, repeat. Oh, you jerk. Well, at least I bought a ticket before he stole all my money. Now, I'm pretty certain that when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm going to have a beard. And because I paid for the week, yeah, Mr. Postile, this is why I liked this game when I was a kid. I mean, I never played anything like it before, and when I first played it, I'm like, this is cool. It did take some time for me to figure it out. My friends and I, we played, yep, I got my beard back, so I gotta get a haircut. But my friends and I, we played this game a lot, and we literally figured out the best way to play it. And kind of what I'm showing now is the best way to play it, in my opinion. I mean, maybe somebody else has mastered in a different way, but I've tried so many different combinations of different jobs and when to go and what hotels to stay in. How to protect yourself from getting robbed, or the IRS who takes all your bank account money. Because we all know the IRS, they just take everything. The IRS won't take your pocket cash, though. Just your bank account. So, now that we have $40 in our reserve, I got a little bit of pocket change, we can go, and I just got my hair cut, so I'm good for 4 days. Hey, it's the Atari Creep! So we're good for 4 days with the haircut. So now we want to go east to get the education. Because education is important in this game if you want to win. Otherwise it will take you 1,000,000 years to get to $1 million. Now I tell you, learning how to use the scroll function when I was coding this game, it took me a while. Because I never used it before. I never made a scrolling game before this one. And I knew I had to have it scroll because that's the way the original is. It scrolls like this. So this was my opportunity. And I can really say that the difficult part was the fact that these characters can move away from you. They can move towards you based on the directions you're walking in. And these are all sprites. So he's a sprite. And he's a sprite, yeah, they're all sprites. So, and then when you're scrolling the screen, you have to like adjust for the scrolling. So, I think this game took me a while to really get it to somewhat work, where the characters keep walking properly and they're not affected by the scrolling. I think that was my biggest challenge. I think I reached out to a few different programmers, including Oscar Toledo G himself. Okay, we want to go east. That's where school is. Just to get the scrolling down. Uh-oh, robber's on my case. He's gonna steal all my money. Ah, he took it. The bastard. Okay, so we want to go to the hotel here. Now, to go to high school, it's at the far end of the east side. So usually what I do is I just keep running. Like I said, high school's free, but you still need money to buy food because you get out of high school pretty dang hungry. And so there's a restaurant here that sells pizza. So when you get out of school, which is at 8 a.m. See, it's 8 a.m. now. That's why you gotta hustle. Gotta run. And then you get out of school. So you can see now this is lit up yellow. So that's high school. 1, 2, 3. College is here. 1, 2, 3. So when it's white, you don't have it. When it's yellow, that means you got it. So you gotta get all three. Oh, there's the IRS. He is not good. You don't want to run into him. He will take your money. And all of it. So you just gotta make sure you get enough food that you can live out for the day. Usually, I believe I just had to go in once. Then you gotta get safely back to your hotel. Because you gotta go to high school at least 3 days. So we're going back. There's our hotel. And we just wait. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 hours. Won't take long. You don't want to screw around too much and move away. There's the college here. So this is the college. But I don't want to go there right now because, first of all, you can't get into college until you have all 3 high school. But then you also need $100 tuition. Which is easy to get when you get your first job after you have high school because you make a lot more money. This game is like a balancing act. You always got to be paying attention to this meter. Got to be paying attention to the time. And paying attention to what you have. I mean, at this point, the bones are useless. This is whatever. That's my pocket change. It's always good to have pocket change because if you get hit by the IRS, the pocket change will save your life. And it's good to have, robber. It's good to have subway tickets. So I have one in my reserve here. Because in a pinch, if you have to go south to the soup kitchen, you can do that. There's been lots of times where I was playing this game and I didn't have any subway tokens, subway tickets. The IRS took all my money and I didn't have anything to get back to south and you pretty much just die. It happens. Okay, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna ignore the dollar bill because we need to get to school, and we're in a very dangerous place where the IRS could take our money. And that money is what's gonna keep us alive. And because school's at 8 a.m., you don't have a lot of time. Because if you miss it, you can't go after 8 o'clock. You're done. See, it says right there, 8 a.m. There's the IRS again. Oh, crap. Okay. Like I said before, sometimes... Oh, my God. Sometimes you have to duck into a door to get rid of the guy that's coming after you. Yeah, survivor horror. Sometimes I like to see if it's worth it for me to pick up like extra subway tokens or whatever, depending on how much money I have. But you notice that, you know, I strategically waited till I got a haircut before I came here. Because that's happened to me in the past before, where I've tried to get my education, and then my hair grows out, and then I look like a bum again. And then I'll have to go back to the West. I don't, you know what, no, I don't think you can get the education with the hair, but also the problem is if the cop walks by, he'll throw you in jail, which is in the South, and you don't want that to happen either. So, you always got to be careful. I'm just waiting until it's nighttime. Now the thing is, when you get to the final high school, so all three, at that point you have to go back to the West to get your hair cut again and build up enough money so you can start going to college. But that's where you go to the North to get your first job. And the North is also where the IRS shows up as well, of course. He shows up in the East and the North. Alright, let's go. Okay, the robber's there. He's gonna steal my pocket change, but that's okay as long as the IRS doesn't show up. He took whatever pocket change I might have. Sometimes it's worth it, I should say, to spend a little money to break a 10. Oh, crapola. Okay. Go, 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 go. Whew. Okay. We have money. We have high school now. So there's 3 high school bars. I think I need to get food. Get some food. So now I can go back to the West. I still don't have a hat on, which means that my hotel room that I bought, I think it's 10 days. Is it 7 days or 10 days? I'm trying to remember now. Let's go back to the West. Yeah, $10 a week, so it's 7 days. Okay. So because I don't have my hat, that means I still have another day to go in here. When you get your hat back, that means your week is done, and then you'll have to pay another $10 to get back in. So that's the cool thing about these hotels. The other ones are just $2 a night. So you go in there, you use it once and then that's it. Whereas this, once you pay the $10, or the other apartments for $20, which is closer to your job. I mean, either way it works. Just, do you want to spend the extra $10? There's also stuff down here. There's a diner here where you can eat. There's a job here at 4 p.m. Thing is, though, that job doesn't really make much money. So, you know, I've done that one before, but I find going to the bar and then the gas station is the best option. And we still got $40, which is good. Oh, see, got my beard. So, we gotta get a haircut. And then we're going to continue on to our jobs. And then we can go north. Once I go north, that's where we get our first job. And we start making $100 instead of $10 or $12. And then after that, you go and you get your college education, and then you can get the job that makes like $1,000. And then the only other thing after that is, okay, he's gonna steal $2, whatever. The only thing after that is to start investing your money. That's the final thing you can do. Once you make a good chunk of change, you can invest it, and then pretty much when you invest the money, and that all happens in the north side. Once you invest the money into mutual funds, every morning you wake up, you get money in your account. So it's really cool. So after that point, you pretty much just start rolling in the dough. And then you can keep repeating that. So you keep going back and keep investing more money, so then you get more money. Like every time you invest, I think it's 2,000. So you get another 2,000, and then, you know, you can get to the point where every day you wake up, you get like $10,000, and that is how you get to the million really fast. Okay, it's 1 p.m., so my job's at 2. You can see there, job, 2 p.m., 1 p.m. down there. Now let's go to the north. So before we go north, we have to make sure we have at least $40, because that's how much the hotel is up north. So I got 50, so I'm good. Now what can happen, and which has happened, is when you go north, the IRS could come out of nowhere and hit you right away and really, really cause problems. And because I only have the one ticket, it's risky right now. You really got to be careful. I mean, I could break a 10. Oops, broke 2 10s, but that's okay. I still got my 50. No, don't want to go west, south, east. I want to go north. Okay, no IRS, so we're good. The robber, who cares? At this point, the robber, it's just more of a nuisance, but here I can break a 10, so I'll have some cash on me just in case I do get hit by the IRS. But let's just go into the North Crest. This is the, oh, there's the IRS right there. Okay. Well, I have no money, so IRS ain't gonna hurt me. You know it's him because he's white and he's got IRS floating above his head. I'm going to go to my first job that requires high school. Right here. City Industries, job, 8 a.m. And it tells me right there, high school required. So I'm going to go in there. And now I have $100. So high school pays off. Now what we have to do, because it lets you out with a little bit of help, not long enough that you can survive. It's 4 p.m. So we gotta wait 4 hours and we'll run out of food. So you actually have to go to the lunch place and wait there and get some lunch. There's the IRS again. Now sometimes what I like to do is wait for somebody to show up that's not the IRS and let them walk with me, because then I'm safe, because the IRS won't come out until there's nobody left or there's nobody there. You know, there always has to be just one person on the block with you. So he takes me to the entrance where I just wait. So doing this way, I should be able to make like 300 and something dollars before my next haircut. I was actually, when I was designing this game, I was considering whether I should put something here that told you how many days left of your haircut. But I left it out because it's not in the original game, and I thought, you know, why add that in there? I mean, it's only 4 days. You should be able to figure out when you're going to need your next haircut. But I know in a lot of cases I would forget and wake up and it's like full on beard, and I'm in the north and I'm like, oh crap, now I have to go back to the west. Went in too early. Gotta go in right at 8 o'clock. There we go. Now I got $200. So you do this until you know your next day you're going to get hair, and then you go back to west. What we're going to do, what we're basically doing at this point, is building up enough money so I can go to college. So I think it's $100 tuition for college. So you need at least $300 plus. Always good to have plus, to have more money than you really need, in case you end up having to spend some of it. Let's walk with this red dude. Hey, $1 bill. Might as well pick it up. So we're just going to wait here until it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, he can only steal $1. Who cares? It's gone. Now we're going to go back to our job again. You'll find with this game that that's pretty much what you have to do. It's routines, right? Just like in real life. Get up, eat, go to work, come home, go to bed, wash, rinse, repeat. I got $300. Thing is, I'm gonna have to break a 10 to buy some lunch. I think I have one more day before I get my hair cut. Before I need to get the haircut anyway. But yeah, you have to do that or else you will run out of food or rest. I'm taking a chance here. Okay. IRS could have come along and taken all my money. I'm going to see if I have one more day of haircut. Otherwise, I wake up with a messy beard and I'll have to go back to the West. Ah, IRS. Always handy to stand in front of doors that you can enter. See if I have a beard or not. Ah, crap. Okay. I have to go back to the West. Get my hair cut. See, you can buy alcohol, but it really doesn't do anything for you. I mean, in a pinch, if you're running out of rest and the only store is alcohol, that's the only time it helps you. Otherwise, it really doesn't do anything for you. I think in the many times that I've played this game, I've only been a small handful, very small handful of games where I had to get alcohol to survive. Most cases, it does nothing. Really just there to trip you up. How much do I have? $290. So go from this job back to the 2 o'clock job. And I can go back to the north, because I still have my loft there. I'm going to wait here until it's 2. And then I'm going to go back to the north. No point in staying down here. I mean, why make, what is it, $18 a day when I can make $100? I'll pick up the dollar every once in a while. Now there are I should say there are other parts of the town you can explore. I'm just getting to the point on this video, this stream, so you can kind of see how to play the game properly. But yeah, there are other areas you can keep going on some of the streets, and there's different things, different restaurants, different jobs. Obviously in the north, this is where the money is at. This is our kind of Wall Street, if you want to call it that. back and make another $100. This is always the scary part because if the oh crap, robbers gonna take my pocket change. But if the IRS guy were to come and block you, you kind of lose everything. I got 310, so I'm gonna have 410 when I leave this job. That's Mr. Police Officer. He's okay. He won't hurt you. You know, when I was making this game too, I didn't fully think about how certain things I didn't need to make sprites. Like his body, for instance. I could have made his body maybe, I don't know. Maybe I could have made it without using sprites. Make it a little bit different. Okay, so now we have that. We have $400. So we can go back to the east. Oh crap, I don't have any more subway tokens. Okay, well, gonna have to get some subway tokens. $2 each. Stop taking my money. I'm gonna go to college. So I'm back in the east, so I'm coming back to this hotel again. Got $400. Again, we have to worry about the IRS. So this is the college area. So it says class, 10 a.m. This is the door here. You have to wait till 10. So, tuition, $100. So it is kind of risky to stand over here because if the IRS comes, you're kind of done. So we're going to wait till it's... Oh, there's the IRS coming after me. Gotta run away from that. So it's 9 a.m. We're going to wait till 10. And we get our college. Okay, I'm going to start walking now. Hopefully he doesn't come. There we go. And now we got one college bar, so we need to do it 2 more times. So that's another $200. That's why I say you got to make a, you know, at least enough money to get your butt through school. This one you don't need to eat because it's already 6 o'clock. So in 2 hours you're going to go into your hotel. Anyways, you won't lose that much health. As you can see, the bar depletes as each hour goes by. At nighttime, it goes faster. So if you're outside at nighttime, each hour your rest meter goes faster. So you got to be aware of that. And that's happened to me a few times before. Oh, the IRS. Where I didn't have enough money to get into a hotel, and I was kind of screwed. Okay, we're gonna wait here because IRS is a thing, so we don't want to do that. And I want to go to college. gonna wait till 10 o'clock. So it's 8 a.m. now. Just gonna wait. And like I said, really the only person, I mean, the robber could be a pain in the butt if you got some pocket change. Like this, I got my pocket change, so if the robber comes by, it's probably good to run into the staircase up to the hotel room. It won't charge you money to go in there like this, but at least you'll save your pocket change, because the robber gives up and runs away when you run into a building. So it's 9 a.m., so we're going to start making our way over. So then when it's 10 a.m., we can go in. So that's the difference really between the high school and the college. Like the high school is at 8 o'clock. So you got to really start walking right away to get to the high school. But college, it's right next door to your hotel. But it doesn't start until 6. So, as you can see, we got 2 more, or the other one. And I believe we're okay with our haircut. I think I should still have 1 more day. We're just waiting till 8 o'clock. Oops. I went in just before 8. There we go. Oh no! I have a beard. I'm gonna have to go back to the west. Miscalculated. Always remember, the west is where your haircut is. I'm not sure if I'd be able to make it back in time to get the 10 o'clock. Well, it's 8 a.m., so maybe I can. 9. I don't know, that might be a little risky. I don't know if I'll have enough time to get there. So let's ride it out 1 more day in the west. Well, maybe, well, I don't know. Let's just go for this job. I need to get more subway tokens anyways. I don't have any. Ooh, I'm running out of rest. That ain't good. Maybe I'll have to go to the diner. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the diner. Spend the $4, get some food. I mean, at this stage, it really doesn't matter. Staying alive is more important. Okay, the job's at 2, so I'm gonna wait. Luckily in this game the hours aren't actual hours, or this game would take forever. So we're just going to go right back to the east because I need to get that final day of college. Again, we're lacking in the realism there that you're going to go to college, well, go to high school for 3 days and then go to college for 3 days. But I get it. It's a video game. Nobody's going to want to sit there going to college for 2 years in a video game. Oh, wait a minute. I wouldn't want to go north anyways, and I forgot to buy tickets. Crud. Okay, let's buy some tickets. Okay. We're going to go east. It's going to be nighttime soon. Oh no, the IRS! Okay, he didn't take my money. That was close. But I gotta get to the hotel because I'm gonna run out of food. There we go. Okay, so we got our $200 still. We'll have to wait till 10 o'clock and then get the last bit of education I need. Then I can go for my big time job. $8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. That's what this game requires, though. You gotta have a little bit of patience. A lot of green guy. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Hopefully the IRS doesn't come, because that would be a very bad timing for me. Okay, green guy's in there. Alright, perfect. Now the other thing is, because we got out, I have $100 still, but I don't have any cash. So if I hit the IRS, I'm probably going to lose because my health meter is very low. So I really have to get to the food place before the IRS takes any of my money. So here we are, lunch. Now, I think we still have the lodge, but I'm going to need a haircut. So there's no point in going north because I'm going to need a haircut again. So I'm going to have to go back to the west. Ah, crap. Keep forgetting to buy subway tickets. Okay, so we got 4 subway tickets. Let's go back to the west. I'm going to go to the $10 hotel again. And remember, this is just one way. This is like the way I pretty much play it, but feel free to explore and see if you can come up with better ways to play this game. I mean, there's no one way to play this game. I'll tell you that much. These are the tips and tricks that I've learned. So now, I don't have a beard, but I can still go and get a haircut to refresh it so that it doesn't grow back the next day. So now it's going to last another 4 days. This rubber jerk is going to take my money. That's okay, there's $1. There's going to be a few times where you're going to have to go back to the west and do these odd jobs just to fill in the time, because when we go north we're going to still go to our job, which is early in the morning, so you wouldn't be able to make it. So you might as well do this just to fill in the gaps. make a little extra coin. And just to make the time pass a little bit faster. You'll notice that the time changes when you get your job. Each job has different amount of time it takes for the job. So I went in, this job was 2 hours, and then this one I think is another 2 hours or so. I'll get that dollar bill. Oops. And we're gonna go north after this. Go away. See, it went from 2 to 5. So that's a 3-hour job. So I have $100. I don't know if I need to buy the loft again, because I did buy the $10 hotel. I might be out of the loft, so I'm gonna go back north. I got 3 subway tokens or tickets. Let's go north. Okay, he's got I've got no cash for him to steal, so I don't care about him. He ain't gonna do crap. I am going to buy some more subway tokens, so at least I have some cash. As long as I got the $40 to go into this loft. I don't know if my time ran out on this one or not. Okay, so now we're going to go to our college required job, which is going to make a lot more money. Okay, so this is the area, the daily funds 10K, mutual investment. Okay, it's 10,000, whatever. So you gotta, oh no, IRS is on my case. So here we are, job at 8 a.m., Executive Towers. He just robbed me of all my money, but that's okay. I'm gonna make some good coin. So I made, 5,000. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was 1,000. But it's a 5,000, so I just made $5,000 from that job. To get a mutual fund, you have to pay $10,000, which I don't have, obviously. I only have $5,000. So once you get to $10,000, you can invest it in that mutual funds. I think there's enough health for me to survive till nighttime. Yeah, 2 more hours. So I'm just going to wait here again. So that's enough. That will last me. It'll get close down to almost dead. But you get your rest replenished when you go into the hotel, so no worries there. Eight a.m. I'm waiting till 8. See, I got all my high school, got all my college. Doing well. Got my full health bar. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to get $10,000. Well, I'm going to get another $5,000, which will equal $10,000. As long as the IRS doesn't come and take my money, I'm golden. see there's dollars on the street, which, you know, you can pick up. I just usually ignore those at this point, because you want to go where the real money is. And you got to worry about the IRS guy coming. There we go. So we got 10,000. I'm going to go and invest this in the mutual funds. So you can see it's zero now. So I've invested my 10,000 in mutual funds. Now you got to be careful at this point because I don't have any pocket cash and I don't have any money in my bank account. But when I wake up tomorrow morning, I will have money. Robber's going to come and try and take money, but I got nothing. So we're going to wait here, and when I wake up in the morning, I should have, I think it's $2,000 every day. So let's just see what happens. I'm going to wake up in the morning, and there should be money there. $2,000. So here's where I said the wash, rinse, repeat happens again. So you're going to want to keep doing this until you grow your beard back, and then of course you'll have to go back to the west. And really it's about trying to avoid that IRS guy so I can keep making more money, make another 5,000. Well, 10,000 of course you want to get to keep you can get to the point where the mutual funds will make enough money that you can just invest that money back into the mutual funds. See, now I got 7,000. Not enough to invest anymore. But if I had 10,000, I can go and invest it, and then tomorrow morning I'd wake up with an extra 4,000. And it just keeps accumulating at that point. Anyways, this is the tips and tricks. So I think I'll splice this video. I'll pull it out of my live stream and make a video on this, because I think I did a pretty good job explaining this one, and make this its own video on the secrets or tips and tricks on how to play Rags to Riches. But anyways, yeah, I think I've been playing long enough. I don't know how long I've been streaming. I don't even know how many people are watching the stream. It looks like, what, about six people or so? Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hope you subscribe to the channel. Again, you can download this game. You can purchase this game on my website, briansmancave.com. After this is like, after the stream and it fully loads, I can add in the links into the description box as well, and then you can go from there. Anyways, take care, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for dropping in. Mr. Postile, Michael Hayes, Atari Creep, Chris Beckwith. Did I miss anyone? But yeah, thanks for coming in, and we'll see you guys later.